Python is one of the top programming languages in the world. It is commonly used by beginners. It can be used in web development, machine learning, AI, etc. Python is mainly popular due to its easier syntax and huge community, and number of libraries and packages available in machine learning, in backend, etc. There are many resources for learning Python, paid and free. But in this video, we are going to talk about 5 resources that are completely free, which is far better than some of the free courses available in the internet. These 5 courses will guide you from knowing nothing in Python to becoming a full stack Python developer. So first resource is from FreeCodeCamp. It is Learn Python Full Courses for Beginner Tutorial. In this course, it starts with introduction, installation, printing hello world, then moving into variables and data types, then into taking input from users, building a basic calculator, then moving into list functions, tuples and functions, and it moves towards if-else statement, comparisons, and then it moves to dictionaries, while loop, for loops, and it also covers about 2D list and nested loops, and it covers regarding exceptional handling, how you can comment the code, and reading the files, writing the files, etc. Then it moves towards pip and modules, how you can create modules in Python, how you can import them, etc. And then it moves towards classes and objects. And finally, it builds a basic multiple choice question quiz. And furthermore, it also covers about object function inheritance and Python interpreter. One good thing about this resource is that he builds multiple projects as we move forward. Moving on to the next resource, it is also from FreeCodeCamp. It is 25 projects for beginners. It covers various beginner-friendly projects in this section. There are 25 project ideas, for example, Mad Libs. I believe this is from the previous tutorial itself. Guess the number, rock paper scissors games, hangman, countdown, password generator, QR code encoder decoder, tic-tac-toe AI, binary search, mini sweeper, photo manipulation, markup chain, etc. There are over 25 projects listed here. I feel that 25 projects is bit of a overkill here, so you can choose any 5 projects from here, follow the tutorial, make the projects, and add some additional feature to the projects, add some modification to that project. Then you can move into furthermore resources. But I would say 5 projects is minimum to move on to another resource. Next resource is from Code with Moss. His programming channel is Programming with Moss. In this course, he teaches Python Django. Now, once you get good hold in Python, build about 5 projects in Python, I would recommend moving into some framework. For example, Django. Django is a backend development framework which can be used to make backend APIs. In this resource particularly, he first started with introduction, prerequisites, what you need to know before enrolling to this course, and he teaches how should you take this course, and he starts with what is Django, how it works, setting up the environment, creating your first project, and creating your first app, writing views, URLs, templates. And he also teaches how to debug the Django applications, building model for data storage, and he also introduces about data modeling, e-commerce data model, and organizing model. So this one is a great resource if you want to learn Django. Next resource is again from Code with Moss. It is mysql for beginners course. Now once you learn Python and then learn Django, you learn about backend development. But backend development is incomplete without adding any database. So for adding database, I recommend learning about SQL. SQL is a relational database which is commonly used for developing databases. So I would recommend taking this course, learning about SQL, complete the installation. I would recommend learning about CRUD functionalities, creating database, reading from the database, updating into the database, and deleting into the database. In this course particularly, he covers about creating database, how to use select query for reading from the database, using operators for conditional data reading, and he also covers about in between like operators and also order by limit, and also learn about joins for joining multiple tables. And he also covers about inserting into single row, creating a copy of database, updating into the database, and deleting the rows. So this course covers the basics about CRUD functionality. Now that you have learned about Django and MySQL, next step is connecting them and building a full stack web application. For that, the next resources is 50 plus Django projects. There are multiple project ideas, for example, registration, login, computer application. There are multiple sections here. For example, Django project for beginners. From this section, you can choose any 2 projects and build at your own, and then move into intermediate Django projects where you can either make chat application, music player, weather prediction, etc. And what I would recommend is at least make one project which connects Python, Django and SQL as a backend database. And you can finally move towards advanced level project where you can either build e-commerce website, audio video chat applications, new aggregator application, location based web app, and open source job portal, etc. I will link all these 5 resources in the description box below. So this was the video about top 5 resources which are available for free for learning Python full stack. If you also know some free resources, please comment down below so that people can learn from it. Thank you for watching.